What attracted me to this story? I was completely and utterly swept up in trying to understand the reason that this man, King Edward VIII, would give up the throne for the woman he loved, for Wallis Simpson, why he would relinquish this great position of power for love. I wanted to get to the bottom of it. I wanted to investigate. I wanted to find out why. That was my original attraction. Would I ever give up my throne for a man or a woman? I think I can have both. Or all three. Anyways, next question. Needless to say, I see myself as a storyteller, so I don't think it's such a big jump to go from songwriting to making films, because in the end, we're all telling stories. And I was obviously I am and was attracted to very creative people, which is why I married Sean Penn and Guy Ritchie, two very talented directors. And they both encouraged me as a director and as a creative person to do what I did. They were both very supportive. Celebrities or public figures or icons that we are often reduced to a soundbite, and that you're given a few attributes and then you're not allowed to have anything more than that. I think that Wallis Simpson was much aligned in the history books. I think people didn't understand the choice that the king made to give up this position, and I think it changed English history. It changed the history of the world in many ways. So often people greet unfamiliar circumstances with fear, and I think people tried to diminish her as a human being because they didn't understand this choice that he would make. And it was important to me not to make her a saint by any stretch of the imagination, because I don't think she was. What I think she was a human being, and I tried to portray her and everyone else in the story as a human being, and that was important to me. I couldn't give you a percentage of how personal the movie is. I think that because I wrote it, and I think with all the things that I do, there's a part of me in everything. So to say this person's me or this situation is me would be unfair. I think artists don't create in a very conscious way of what is personal and what isn't. You just become a channel and things flow through you, and you take, and what comes out of you is obviously has the residue of your personal experience, but it is also soaking up the world around you and all of my influences since I've been making art.